creative and fun learning, finger paint and underwater scene. On a sunny Friday morning in the bustling town of Artville, a group of children gathered around their favorite educator, Mr. Colorful. Today was not a typical day. It was creative and fun learning time. With sparkling eyes and eager smiles, the children waited for their guide to unveil the mystery of today's activity. Mr. Colorful, with his trademark paint-splattered apron and a twinkle in his eye, began the lesson by explaining how they would paint an enchanting underwater scene using only their fingers. The children's eyes widened with excitement as Mr. Colorful demonstrated how to blend different colors to create the ocean's deep blues and greens. The children eagerly dipped their fingers into the colorful paints and began to transform their blank canvas, creating rippling waves and vibrant coral reefs. Mr. Colorful moved from child to child, offering advice and encouragement as they worked. As time passed, each child's underwater world began to take shape. One child carefully added a bright yellow fish darting between the coral, while another blended blues and greens to create the depth of the ocean floor. The air was filled with giggles, concentration, and the occasional splash of paint. As the clock ticked closer to lunchtime, the children worked diligently, adding final touches to their paintings. Mr. Colorful moved among them, offering words of encouragement and praise for their creativity and hard work. When the final bell rang, the children gathered around their masterpieces, proudly displaying their colorful underwater worlds for all to see. Mr. Colorful beamed with pride at his students' creativity and hard work. Mr. Colorful announced that it was time to let the paintings dry and prepare for a special presentation later in the week. The children cheered, eagerly anticipating sharing their underwater worlds with their families and friends. Over the next few days, the children worked together to hang their paintings around the classroom walls, preparing for the special presentation. Their underwater world seemed even more magical and captivating, displayed side by side. On the day of the presentation, the classroom was filled with proud parents, siblings, and friends, eager to see the children's underwater masterpieces. Each child proudly explained the story behind their painting, taking turns to show off their creativity and hard work. As the families moved from painting to painting, their eyes widened with amazement at the children's talent and creativity. They asked questions about the different colors and techniques used, marveling at each unique underwater world. At the end of the presentation, the children beamed with pride as their families snapped photos of their underwater worlds. Mr. Colorful smiled warmly, feeling a sense of accomplishment at having guided his students through this creative and fun learning experience. As the crowd dispersed, Mr. Colorful stood with his students, looking at their underwater masterpieces and reflecting on the joy they had brought to everyone. He knew that this was just one of many creative and fun learning experiences that would inspire these young artists for years to come.